pull up my character sheet. I didn't know how long this was going to take.
Yeah, you should have that one.
I believe you. Where are my characters?
I think I also have chainmail to sell. I don't know if I'm actually.
Also, it wasn't a short sword. I believe it was a long sword you had.
No, it's a short sword. Me or him?
No, the
Him.
the
It
one
just
that
had a fancy handle.
Yeah, the one with the fancy handle.
Yeah.
I believe
yeah,
it should be a long sword.
Well, my character page isn't loading, so it doesn't matter what it is. How about that?
Wow, crazy.
Barbarian
Bitch.
has unarmored defense, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have armor, or I wouldn't
No.
need it. Okay, because
You
I
also
have.
can't wear it.
I also have chainmail in my backpack.
She can wear light armor.
Okay, yeah. So this.
My character page is not
Okay,
loading
so I
on
probably
D&D
just
Beyond.
took
Is
this to
anyone else
sell
having an
then.
issue?
No.
That was Allison's chainmail.
Oh, do we want to give this to someone in the party then, or?
No one can wear it except for, I forgot, Angelette.
Yeah.
And she already has something or better.
Yes.
So yeah, I was probably just gonna sell this chainmail and short sword then.
That was really weird.
What?
You? Alright.
Inventory.
If you're trying to sell the short sword would be.
I do not have it listed in my inventory, but I will believe everybody that I'm supposed to have it, so I will add that now. Eddie, is that just
Oh,
a
you're dumb.
longsword? Why?
I literally just opened your inventory. It's the first thing in your backpack.
Oh, that I scrolled right down to like S and
L.
L and things
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I have it. It's adorned.
Short sword. Selling the short sword, you can get about 4 gold for it. And if you wanted to do the chain mail, you can get about 25 gold.
Eddie, I'd also like to sell some
20
stuff if
gold and
possible.
what was the other one? Sorry.
It was 25 gold and 4 gold.
25 and 29
Yes.
gold total.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll add that to my currency and I'll get rid of these two guys here.
What's the other item? Did I want diplopia?
I meant
20.
my phone.
Yeah, what were
Yeah,
you
sorry
gonna sell,
about that.
Andrew?
It happens.
Oh.
With me, I was gonna sell the leather armor I had and the extra short sword I had.
Same thing for you then with the 4 gold for the short sword and another 4 gold for the leather
Microphone
armor.
activated.
I'm still gonna be listening, but I'm gonna go get food for my dogs.
I still have the halberd. What should I do with that? Sell it? Split the money with everybody?
Use it or sell it.
I'd rather sell
Oh
it.
yeah, no, we gave the halberd to
Angelette?
No, you gave it to me, and I never gave it to anybody else.
We had a discussion to give it to Angelette when she got back in the group. When she joined the group. I remember having that discussion.
Oh, okay.
Did you have that when I wasn't there? I don't even remember.
I don't remember that conversation.
To be fair, I actually vaguely do remember it.
Okay. It must have been when I was at eating dinner or something.
I think it was.
Okay.
Because I do recall something of
So,
that.
should I give it-
remember what it was, but I do remember that.
It's already on Angelette's character sheet,
Okay.
so you can just remove it from yours. All right.
Yeah, you weren't really using it, and it's nice to have the reach.
Any other buying or selling?
I would like to sell Loki for negative money.
That's accurate too.
I will give people money to get rid of that dog.
I can't help you with that one.
And the rest of them.
And then potentially buy rations. So.
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, I need to buy 2 javelins.
Okay. So, rations are 5 silver apiece. So, how many do you want?
How much is the insect repellent first, real quick?
1 gold.
Sorry. 1 gold?
Yes.
For it's like 20 of them, right?
Yep. 1 gold for 20.
I'm gonna go ahead and get 40 more, so 2 gold.
Okay.
And then rations are, you said 5 silver?
Yeah, 5 silver apiece.
Uh, 3 gold, 4 gold worth of rations. Then.
Okay, that's 8 rations.
All right.
That's 8. Wait, 8 rations total?
Yeah.
2 rations per gold.
Oh yeah. I'm dumb. Hold up.
I just want to let you know I've been buying and selling my own stuff because I heard the prices. So
I figured you would be
Okay.
the as the person with the accounting degree. I
yeah,
don't think I have to worry about you with numbers.
I got you on that. I topped off my rations and my things, and I'm
I
fine.
don't. The numbers good.
How
Okay,
much gold
so
was that again, real quick? Sorry.
You said 4 gold, and then another 2 gold for the 2 insect repellents.
Okay.
That's 8 rations and
40.
2 of the insect repellents.
Okay.
since I got some extra gold now, I want to buy 1 more insect repellent and go ahead and do 10 more rations. So that I'll be set for a while.
Okay, so that's another 6 gold.
6 gold. Okay, let me. More.
Where did we get all this gold
Here.
from? Were we just finding gold that I don't remember?
We gave in the ears, remember?
Nope, you didn't give in the ears yet.
We didn't give in the
Oh.
ears.
Sam and I just sold stuff for starters.
Yeah, I just
We
sold stuff.
And I've had
Or
gold left over.
souls. It's 20 uses. Yeah.
Like y'all are running
Yeah.
out of money, and we probably have like a premium to pay.
6 gold. Oh, and it does the math for me. I like that. Okay. All right, I think I'll be good for a little bit.
Hey.
If it comes down to it, I'm definitely good on the repellent
Let me go see if the dogs are
I
barking
can
at somebody. Be right back.
Tell them.
for more rations. Let's see.
Since 2 people are running around checking on their dogs, I'll be back in a couple minutes, like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Microphone muted.
Those dogs, man, are loud.
Okay.
Yeah, they're loud. I know.
Uh,
It is what it is.
while we were in town, I don't know if y'all were curious about this, but there was some stuff we ran into
Microphone
while we were
activated.
out and about that I wanted to ask around about, see if we can get some information that I think might help with the whole death curse thing.
Which is?
Okay, so there was that one ghast we ran into the forest that had the upside down triangle on
Real
its
quick.
forehead. Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you there real quick, Sam.
Uh-huh.
Because this is in-game stuff.
Uh-huh.
Justin literally just said he was gonna be right back.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm back.
Oh.
But so I'll wait for Justin to come back for further details, but there is some stuff that I want to ask about while we were still in town.
All right, so
shall-
is everybody done with their buying and selling?
Justin went to go do things.
Yes, I heard that part.
Okay.
I am, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm good now with that on that front.
Okay. Then. What's up?
Oh.
You.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. We're gonna add some music.
Oh, I can actually do music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's some music.
Let's
Wait, my chat is not.
I don't remember if this one was crazy or not. I was actually pleasantly surprised. They had a Genshin Impact live concert streamed today,
What time?
and it was really good. Oh, it was really early.
Oh.
I think they started it at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that.
What, do you know?
They had
Do
like
you,
a bunch of remixes.
do you remember what channel?
Still up on YouTube.
What?
It's just the Genshin Impact channel.
Oh, it is the Genshin. I thought it was on.
Yeah. No, if you do it, it's still on
Interest-
YouTube. For some reason they didn't have the VOD available on Twitch.
Oh, okay. You said Twitch.
Yeah, they live streamed it on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, they live streamed it on Twitch and YouTube. I watched it on Twitch, and
Special
I found
2.
out that they didn't have the VOD. It's like a 2-hour concert. It starts really simple, and then it actually goes into a lot of the like character themes and stuff, and it has remixes. Like the Zhongli theme was remixed into a trap beat, and it was actually fucking good. It's crazy.
Trying to see where the has to be reason. Genshin concert there.
For a
Yeah,
minute?
melodies of endless.
What's that, Sam?
For a minute there, Eddie, there was like a huge delay between when you were talking and when your voice would come up in the chat, and it was messing me up.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
You're synced back up now. It's good, but whoa.
Yeah, it happens to you too. It's because we're sending our voice signals, even though we're in the same room, through the internet all the way over to Dallas, and then back. So it adds on a little bit of lag. That's spicy.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie. He's on fire. It actually really is good. Holy shit. Fancy stopping by the unwind. Back.
This is Eula's theme.
Are you watching my stream?
Yeah.
This is. Yo, this is lit.
You didn't even get to the good ones.
I gotta say though, Genshin Impact, they did a fantastic job with the game. I just don't like it as a gacha. I just wish I could play the story when I like as much as I want, or continues as some kind of continuous.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those weird things.
I agree. Yeah, I agree too. God damn!
Christ.
Who's that? Your dogs or is that?
It's Frank's dog. Aura and Odin.
I gotta mute him until he.
Justin, you still not there?
That's probably not.
Yo,
I
that
think
tune.
he's
Why
a
does that
PC.
tune sound familiar?
Just heard all the dogs barking and then was like, nope, I'm out.
His stream just died on Discord, so
Who, mine?
no.
Oh.
Justin's
Justin's streaming?
on Discord.
Oh. Yo, this is slapping. I'm really liking this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Apparently, it was the perfect timing too. As soon as you had left, I got back, and everybody finished their shopping. So we're waiting on you.
Nice.
Okay. So, with that, everybody's done shopping. Then what would you like to do for the day?
Sell the ears.
Yeah.
Okay. So the whole party is going to make their way towards the Bailey.
Hey.
All right. So everybody heads over and
yeah.
enters into the actual Bailey itself. You see a number of people kind of walking around. There's nothing too crazy busy currently, but it seems like people are still taking care of things as need be. After a few seconds, the same person that had approached you originally sees you as they're walking by, and
We're
comes
gonna listen
forward
to some
and says,
Genshin.
"Oh, hi. Welcome back.
Microphone muted.
We're gonna
I
listen to
take
some
it
Genshin
then
while
your trip was successful."
we play some D&D. It's gonna be epic.
Yeah.
For the most part.
All right, then if you'd like, I could get the blaze. Give me just one moment. And she walks off, heads up some stairs, and
Not sound like Genshin anymore. Like,
a few minutes go by before she returns, and excuse me, coming down the stairs, you see the very upright, regal
it's supposed to be Genshin.
posture of Liara as she moves her way towards you and says, so
It is, but
I have heard that you
they stole that beginning off
completed your task. Well,
of Moonlit
let's
Serenity, I
get
think
down
it's
to
called.
business.
I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember.
Show me your proof.
I show her the ears.
Okay, so you pull out how many ears?
As many as I have.
Which is?
Which is.
Let me check my notes. Hang on. I
Oh,
probably wrote
boy.
this down.
I mean, I have them.
What, 7 I think you should have?
Why don't I have any?
6 ghoul ears and 1 ghast.
Yeah, I didn't
No.
write down how many ears we got.
7 right side ghoul ears is what we have. Not
I think
including
probably 'cause someone-
ghast.
Where are they?
Be with
Who has
you.
them?
Justin, scroll down in your inventory.
Longsword, bedroll, dice set, hunting trap,
going, keep
propellant,
going.
mess kit, rain catcher, rations, rope, tinderbox, torch, water skin.
Keep going.
There is no keep going.
Yes, there is. Keep going.
No, douchebag, there isn't.
Then you're on backpack, aren't you?
Yes.
Go to all. Keep going.
Why are they in equipment? You don't fucking equip ears. That's retarded.
I don't know. You put them there.
Oh, that was before you could add custom items to the backpack.
Ah, okay.
That's why. Fucking stupid. Alright, so we got 7 and a ghast.
All right.
There was a big one
so-
too.
You pull them out, and yeah, you can actually see that the ghast ear is kind of like a darker skin color than the others. By this point, they are starting to decay a little bit, so they're not the best smelling things in the world. But she kind of motions over to the person who has assisted you, the assistant, and she looks at them one by one and nods after each one before finally getting to the ghast, lifts it up, kind of quizzically looks at it, And then you see the realization on her face as she
It
realizes
was
it is a
big one.
ghast.
It was a big one with a long tongue, muscly.
Ah,
When it made noises, the other ghouls actually followed it.
So you have met the undead forces of Rasnasi. I see. Yes,
Are you ever gonna
quite
play
an
Genshin again?
annoying
Yeah, I'm
bunch
definitely gonna play Genshin
currently.
again. 100%. I just
Well, you have
taking a break
fulfilled
from it because I
your
wanted to.
3
I wanted to like
requirements originally,
catch up on some
and
materials
as
and stuff.
requested or as contracted before. The others are all
I had Endgame and
extra.
I didn't enjoy it anymore.
So we have
There was not much for me to do.
a total of 4 ghoul ears, which equals out to 80 gold.
They only wanted 3.
Yeah, she
They
only
only
wanted.
wanted 3, yeah.
She only wanted
Oh,
3.
I thought you wanted 5.
No, it was 3 for all plus 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the charter is 50 gold, and each ear is 20 gold.
Oh, okay.
And you made a deal that the extra 10 was kind of the on loan
Yeah.
for allowing you to go without the charter originally.
Yeah.
And as well, we did not have the guest ear as part of our contract, but fuck, while I may be a kind woman, I am still a businesswoman as well. So, I will do you a little favor. We will cheat the guest ear as one of the ghouls, and you will round that up to 100 gold.
Was she French the last time we were here?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I can check my
I don't
stream.
remember.
I remember that she had a very thick accent. but I
God
couldn't
damn
remember
it,
which one it
War.
was I
Just
was
check
doing.
my VOD if you want. Just check my VOD.
Microphone muted.
Then, just a moment. Can you go grab the
I'm retarded. I'm
Money?
retarded.
from the coffers? The assistant nods, walks away. I have to say, though, it is quite impressive. You completed your task not only fairly quickly, but fairly effectively. Brought back way more than I was expecting in this time frame.
That's how we do.
got ambushed. At this point, I just look at the ground with like a melancholy look.
Ah, well, that is something to be expected, unfortunately. The undead are everywhere, and we only have so much that we can move around, so they can normally get the upper hand on us. But, nonetheless, you are here, they are not. So, you have succeeded. That
My
is something
favorite
to
attitude.
look forward to. That is something to be happy about. And as such, I would like to offer you another little bit of work, shall you say. Would you be interested in doing another mission for me?
What do you got?
We currently have 2 things that can be outsourced to a group as talented as you. There is an area to the far south called Shilku Bay. I would like you to go down there and survey the area. Find out what is there, what happens, and report back to me on what you have seen, what you have noticed down there. Or, if you would prefer something a bit more local, some of our scouts have noticed rather large footprints, but not the reptilian-based ones from the dinosaurs. Instead, these are more humanoid.
Huh.
If you can identify and deliver me proof of what these creatures are in my lands, I will reward you handsomely. So, those are my two offers to you. If you would like, I can give you a few moments to communicate among yourself, and you can return to me with your decisions. At this point,
Yo,
the assistant
G,
returns
yo,
with
what up,
a
bro?
fairly large
Yo,
sack of gold.
Thank you
and
for
kind of
liking the
presents it
stream. Thank you
forward,
so much, bro.
on a tray, actually. To you.
That's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Is there a time frame?
I appreciate it.
For the Shilku one, not particularly. But for those footprints, I would rather find this out as soon as possible. I also have more scouts out there looking. So while there is not a definitive time frame, if you do not beat my scouts in identifying these creatures, then there will be no reward.
Gotcha. Does anyone here have any objection to these offers?
Microphone activated.
No, we could do both.
We-
How far down south is the other one?
From what I've been told and my informations, the Shirku Bay is pretty much the farthest south point of the island, of the peninsula.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just saying, but this out of character?
We talking? Oh, wait, is it where? Wait.
So
I'm gonna say, no to that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that one too, simply because we have
that's
to.
the one that has no time frame on it. I'm just gonna say
It's the
yeah,
one that
but
has
don't
no
expect
time
it to
frame,
game.
So if we eventually can, sure, but
Yeah, I'll just let it. It doesn't really go with where we're traveling to, but if we make our way there, and
no.
it's something we can facilitate, we will do so.
Yes.
So
Understood.
we accept the offer, but we do want to be upfront with it's not near where our normal travels are taking us, but we will keep it in mind if our adventures take us there.
Then, tell you
Is
what,
that
I will make you a small opportunity. I will give you once again a soft cap on this time frame, so where whenever my scouts return from identifying whatever these creatures are, they will be sent down to Shilku Bay. In that time frame, if you return before either one of those with the information, then you will be rewarded.
Okay.
we accept?
Fantastic. Then, that is, I believe, all that we can offer you today.
Where exactly were the footprints at last seen?
Any bombs? Hold on, let me look over my paperwork. And she pulls out a little. Do you remember those in style scrolls that kind of like just slide out?
Yeah.
She pulls out one of those.
Alright.
I forget. There's a word for it, but I can't remember it off the top of my head.
And then it slowly unrolls and starts slowly inching its way across the room. I'm thinking of the more comical ones where they pull it out and then it just starts going across the entire room as it unfurls.
Now I remember. Yes, I had tried to forget this. My scouts were not very discreet with their identification and locations, and as such, they have been sincerely reprimanded. But the rough general direction was around south of us, southeast of the fort. It is this general area. I do not know how far south, but I believe this could pose a threat to the fort and possibly even Port Nanzaru.
Messaged you?
Message 2? What?
I think you're talking.
I was talking to somebody else.
Microphone muted.
As such,
The one in your chat, or?
No, I was talking to my wife.
Activated. Microphone muted.
all right.
She having a baby or is she getting married?
With that, I believe our business here is done. Unless there is anything else you wish to speak to me about. Otherwise, I have many more things to handle. Now,
It might be a little lower.
will that be all?
He had sex with her 6 years ago.
I was wondering if you would have any information regarding a few
8 months. Okay,
strange
that
things
makes a
I
lot more
noticed
sense.
while we were out there.
I was like, yeah.
I can spare you a few moments. What do you wish to know about?
How do you know? You ever on Facebook?
Well, one of the creatures we ran into, a ghast, had like an
You have her on
upside
Facebook?
down sort of triangle shape on its forehead. I don't
Matched
know if
with
that
her?
would be
Ah,
significant in any way.
Let me see.
yes, not to myself personally, but it is significant to this land. That is a mark of Rasnasi's followers, the undead that he rose when he was rebelling against Mesro. Once he was
I thought we knew this.
consequently defeated.
Did we know this? I don't know.
We did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
We
Well,
actually
rip.
did.
Consequently defeated,
Right.
the creatures were just kind of left masterless, wandering the jungle and causing all different kinds of issues for many
I will.
of the live folk like myself. Which is part of the reason why I contracted you to get rid of a number of them, to try and thin the horde as much as possible
No.
and lighten our load.
Okay, out of character, did we already get any answer for why that white was in the forest screaming at Ooptao?
Nope, I don't think you did.
Could we ask about that?
You can ask about whatever you want.
Yes, yeah. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Are you asking this
Yes.
in character or? Okay. Yes. That was I think more than 500 years ago. So, unless he succeeded in becoming some kind of lich, all records show that he has been dealt with and killed. As far as I'm aware, and as far as anyone who lives here currently is aware, he's dead. We have no signs that he is still alive, though, because his army is still wandering, causing terror and chaos. No pattern to them at all. Just destruction and chaos all over the place. Then, if that is all, I need to get back to my work.
Oh, now we're German.
Yeah, I did that one. I did. As soon as I said that, I was like, fuck.
Rip.
This music is so calming. Yes, it is. I ain't gonna lie.
With that, I bid you adieu.
What was that?
A pompous French bitch.
I went back to French. Fuck you. That one was accurate. Maybe a bit stereotypical, but accurate. All right. So he leaves you there. The gold coin purse was presented and taken. Who's gonna take and deal out the money?
I'll do that.
Okay.
I
Then-
am gonna ask the assistant a question.
Okay. As Liara walks away, the assistant gets ready to return to her work when you kind of motion to her. She looks over. Oh, yes. What can I do for you?
Would there be anyone in this fort that knows anything about magical creatures?
I think your best bet with that would probably be maybe the temple. Or the temple or some of the scouts.
Temple?
Yes, we have a temple of, well, I can't really call it a full temple, but we have a makeshift temple to Helm here. A governing body that is heavily tied to many of the folks that are currently stationed here, as well as the Blaze herself. So we wanted to impart Helm's sanctity here as much as we could. The priest might know a bit about the undead, but he does not go out much, so I don't know how useful his information could fully be. The scouts, on the other hand, would have a lot more first-hand experience and would not... Sometimes they're not the most learned folks.
I'm going to politely bow. Thank you for your time.
Does the same to you. Aiming fist forever.
Nerd.
All right, so you all leave the Bailey. You're in the little courtyard,
Oh shit.
there anything
the
you'd
music's
like to
getting better. Hell
discuss?
fucking yeah.
or heading on your way.
Just waiting for Greta to be up with the gold.
I don't know how much I received, so.
100.
Oh, okay. Angela gets less gold because she has noise.
That's 16 gold and 5 pieces of silver. Or 6 pieces. It'd be-
Oh, was I actually physically divvying it out at the moment? I'm
That's
just
what was
gonna hold
asked.
on to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna hold it. We're all going to places together. Did the gold need to be separated?
I mean, it doesn't. Takes 2 seconds.
Hey, wait, don't it cost 100 gold to buy a canoe?
No.
50 gold
It
for a
costs
canoe.
50.
50 gold. Do we want to get a canoe?
Yeah, we want to get a canoe.
We should do that. Wait, how many people fit in a canoe?
We need.
Or was 2 or 3? Hold on. Let me
There's
check.
3.
It was 3. We would need 2. We've had this
Aha!
conversation before.
There, we have canoes now.
2 canoes!
Sam, you're carrying the canoes.
I mean,
You carry both.
that's
Does
fair.
this place even have canoes?
No, they're back at Port Nyanzaro.
Well, damn.
A canoe can hold up to 6 medium creatures.
That's all of
Oh.
us, yeah.
So that's all of us. So we need one canoe.
We need two.
One
because
canoe.
So far, our guide, I thought.
He can swim.
Well, no, in the jungle. Might be something in the water.
There's not.
Canoes
Yeah,
have
yeah,
speed
not
bumps,
rivers.
By the way.
Goliaths are still medium. There is no player character race that is a large creature.
Large creatures are large. Like I don't
Yeah.
know another way to. Like they're large.
You're telling me I can't play as Malosaurus?
Yeah, a large creature is roughly around 10 feet wide. It takes up.
That turtle that we talked to in the beginning is a large creature. Actually, I don't think it is. I think it's a medium.
Which turtle? You're talking about the
The giant
snapping
snapping?
turtle?
No, the
Giant
the dragon turtle.
The
That's-
dragon turtle's
That's bigger than large.
gigantic. The
Dragon
largest one.
turtle- The dragon turtle is like the size of a fucking wyvern, isn't it? Or
Is it-
full-fledged dragon, maybe?
It was
Yeah.
the size of a boat.
Actually bigger. It was bigger than your boat.
Your mom's bigger than a boat.
um.
Oh, this room is horrible. I'm out.
Yes.
Yeah. So are we getting the canoe, or am I splitting the money?
Get the
mean-
canoe.
With the canoe, then we all get 6 gold and 6.
It'd be 8 gold.
No, because we got 100. 50 for the canoe, that would be 50. So 50 divided by 6 would be 6.
Yeah, you're right. No, it'd be 6.25.
Why would it be 25? 25 would be the division.
6 times 8 is 40.
50 divided by
8?
6 is 8.3.
It's 8.2. What? Oh, I'm dividing the 8, that's why.
I'm literally just going along as this conversation's happening.
It doesn't matter, I'm not divvying that up anyway. Also, like, why do I need to do anything? Add your money to your own fucking character sheets. Why are we having this discussion?
That's what I'm
This is
saying.
retarded.
That's why it's easy to
So
divvy
shut
it.
the fuck up and add money!
So we're getting the canoe or not?
There is no canoe to buy. We have to go to Port Nanzaru first.
All right.
We do,
Oh, so we should set the money aside to buy the canoe.
Eddie, how's the temple looking?
it's hanging out over there if you want to go escape this.
Yep.
Yeah, so there are no canoes for purchase in the fort. Or actually let me check real quick. Because the provisioner does have a
Getting hungry?
list. I did not
Any-
I didn't think to check about that because you guys didn't care about the canoe before.
We care about the canoe now.
We
I
cared
mean, I don't
about it.
particularly care about the canoe now.
Yeah, exactly. Couldn't afford it. We couldn't afford to care.
Eddie, before we buy the canoe, is that going to cause our days to take longer and we're going to move slower? Because then I actively don't want the canoe.
I have
Uh,
navigator's tools, and I'm good at
It doesn't
would-
make you carrying
Water.
a canoe any easier.
vehicles.
The canoe has a maximum speed of 2 miles per hour. So yes, it
That's-
would slow you down.
No, well, it would slow. It would. No, I mean like while we're trying to walk through the jungle parts.
Oh,
I think only if it weighed someone down, like over there in encumbrance and stuff, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Is that going to hinder anybody from being ready for combat because there's a canoe in their hands?
I mean, if I'm the one who holds the canoe, yes.
It weighs 100 pounds.
Holy shit.
Okay, so Vander can't even carry it.
So I'm carrying the canoe.
I will still say, it sits 6 medium creatures.
Comfortably?
No, it holds a max of 6 medium creatures.
Ah, okay, so not comfortably. Got it.
Correct. So your
That's
part,
why we
your
had over
your party with your guide is currently 7.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
She doesn't have one for herself.
No, she does not.
No, she doesn't have a.
Fucking canoe.
I'm double checking that.
As long as you have the
Tension.
intention of completing, I do not believe so. It's just a resupply trip.
We're not getting the canoe. It doesn't fit everybody.
How about we go ahead and attempt this quest to get more money so we can afford 2 canoes? So
We can
actually-
afford 2 canoes.
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet? I just got 100 gold. They're 50 each. I don't fucking know.
Okay, how about this? We'll just go.
I'm gonna hang on to it just to buy the canoes because it's retarded for everyone to add some weird amount of money to then remove that same amount of money if we're buying 2 canoes. Why is this so difficult? Are we buying 2 canoes? Yes or no?
No.
Okay,
Yes.
then-
Why are we not? There's literally places we have to cross with rivers and stuff. We've already figured this out and stuff before.
The majority of the map is not mapped.
Yeah, we don't know exactly how much we. I mean, who knows? We could probably find a boat or something that could theoretically take us across or something.
Alright.
Majority of the map is unexplored territory. A boat. There's only 2 people in our party that can feasibly carry it without being over encumbered.
Well, everyone can help each other carry the boat. I was just making sure it wasn't gonna make our treks longer. Because then I don't want that, because then we need more rations and bullshit.
So, as long as you're not over encumbered, on land it will not change anything. In the water,
Okay.
it is slower.
Microphone
It-
muted.
Right, but we're only gonna use it in
single
the water
person
if we're trying to
carrying
get
a
away from,
canoe,
like, where
yeah,
we don't want to
yeah,
walk. It's not for
yeah,
speed.
no,
It's for
that would
practicality.
suck.
Mhm. Well, I'm
but-
saying, like, if
yeah,
let's
we're
say,
gonna
for example,
explore
you
it. I
get
think
in
we
the
should.
river and you follow the river the entire way down, each day is only 1 hex at that point.
Instead of 1.5. Oh, instead of 2. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it
that's fine.
cuts your travel speed in half if you're going along the river.
That's fine. That's only gonna be an issue if we're really trying to avoid stuff, because I feel like we'd be a little safer in the water, but that sentence might come back to eat me in the fucking face one day.
Probably.
But
We can always find
like,
bridges too, you know.
we'll just need it to cross shit.
There might be other ways to
Do we
cross.
even need it to cross shit? What are we gonna do? Hop in this boat to what? Go across a river?
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't
Across
think we
not
need it.
down it.
I don't think we need it.
I personally don't.
All right, then how about this? We'll put it up to a quick vote for the party.
No.
If you think you need it, type yes or no in the chat to see if you want it or don't want it.
Which
No, you
chat?
don't want it. In
Game chat.
yeah, game chat.
Foundry?
Yeah, Foundry.
Craig double doesn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and cut the shit.
Alright, what's happening?
Do you want the canoe or not?
Type in chat.
Type in chat if you want the canoe or not.
3 no's.
2 yeses.
Knows it is.
You didn't vote either.
I was indifferent.
Okay.
I've been indifferent on almost everything. The main purpose of my character is to not have the party waste time doing dumb shit like this, but clearly I'm failing at the moment.
Microphone muted.
Alright, so everyone add money.
How much?
16 gold.
Microphone
16 and 6 silver.
16 gold.
What about silver?
Go fuck yourself, 16 gold.
So you're gonna take everyone's silver?
In other words, yeah, Greta's not giving all of the gold, all of the money and stuff.
What's
whatsoever.
6? Wait, 6
You
times.
can talk to Greta about it if you want.
16 gold?
I was handed a bag with 100 gold. I can't magically churn it into 16 fucking silvers as
I
well.
know.
You get 16 gold.
16 gold. Got it.
You kept the extra
I
3
have enough
pieces of
money
gold.
to buy my
No, I'm just
own
kidding.
canoe.
Yeah, I do. I get the extra gold.
It's only 3 pieces of gold. You're good.
It's 4, but math's not your strong suit.
No, it's 3.6. Which is three pieces of silver.
You all got 16 gold and I got 20.
Having a
16
good
times
time,
5 is 80.
Having a good time.
The remaining 20 are mine.
Okay, so what's the inside of the temple look like, Eddie?
So, you walk inside this shack, essentially, because from the outside it looks like a shack. It's
Oh yeah, I forgot to carry something over. Great.
It is fairly plain in general.
Microphone muted.
What up, Sniper
you
Red
see
Tiger? How you been,
Only 2
man?
people in here currently. 2
Yo,
men.
how you been, man? How's school? How's everything? Oh
One
wait, no, you're in
of
college
a
now. That's right, you're in
darker-skinned
college.
Chultan,
You've been coming around for
descent.
years. I think you have like,
or you can assume a
I think
Chultan
you've
is
been
descent.
subbed. I mean, I think you've been
And the other one
followed
is
to me for, like,
a man in
stopped playing PUBG, like,
armor that
6
is
years ago.
sitting and praying.
maybe 7. I want to say 7
Um,
years. I've been streaming for 7 years or something like that.
And it's not like set up.
And you're one of the
in
first people that
a
subbed,
very
I mean,
stereotypical
subbed in
church
stuff like
way,
that.
but it is reminiscent.
So,
There are
how you been, man?
2 pews on each
I
side,
can't remember
so there's 4 kind
how
of
old
rows
you
of
are,
seating.
but I
in
know
there.
you were in high school.
I can only seat probably about.
I remember you were in
5 or
middle
6
school.
people.
I know
per
you're probably in college by now.
bench. And
Good, man,
That
as long
just
as it's going
has
good.
the symbol of Helm,
You know what I mean?
which is just
Um,
a fist in the middle of the back of the fist.
You going to college or no?
And the Tolton man in robes sees you enter and approaches you and says, welcome. Is there anything I can help you with? Would you like to pray with us today, or what would you like?
Pull out Allison's amulet.
Oh, another believer. Fantastic. Well, our
This actually belonged to a friend.
I'm not sure
I'm
yet,
so
to be
sorry. I'm
honest.
so sorry.
Do you actually, you know what? To be perfectly honest with you, it is perfectly okay for not knowing what you want to do or where you want to go. Because you know what? I'm 30 years old. I still don't even know what the fuck I want. And people think like, oh, you know, that's not good. Get the fuck out of here when they say that shit. No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know if that sentence
Um,
was the one you meant
That
to
was
say.
not the right way to word that.
It wasn't.
that I just had a fucking stroke.
I'm gonna be honest. With how Sayus' mindset already currently is, I think that was the perfect way Sayus actually
Fair,
probably should've said it. Yeah.
Anyway.
Like, oh man, I wanted to learn more, but shit, I came to the right place. What?
Replaced with an ant.
Oh my god, I'm dying here.
Well,
Yeah, even the guy in the robe had a stroke. Fuck.
I killed a man today.
well,
What? What are we even saying here? What the fuck?
Microphone
Helm
muted.
is one of the
Anyway,
main
back
creator
to what I was
gods
saying. Dude,
of,
it's perfectly okay if you don't know what you
our
wanna do.
Worlds. Many of the planes that exist currently
even if
are
you
due
even
to
if you
his and other gods
don't want to
balance.
is his
and
voice overpowering
influence.
mine, by the way? Just want to know.
Helm himself is a very righteous god.
Like, I know you can hear him,
who
but is my
stands
voice
for
over his? I don't know how sure how
justice
loud he
above
is.
all else.
Because in my head, it's really loud.
What was the exact wording? On the other fucking monitor that Sam has up on the TV. He's got a protection. That's what it was.
Okay, hold on, let me.
And he is a very lawful-based god.
How about now? Is that better?
He stands
I know
for
his is very loud because he's the DM.
all of the rules of the
I'll turn it back up once I'm done talking. But
without rules,
um,
and
what I was saying is
brought on by those rules.
it's perfectly okay.
Is left to
no one has their shit together. Even by like you're still young, so you're in high school. I'm assuming you're like 18, maybe 19. But even still, most people, it's just it's a shit show. You're not the only one, and you just gotta just keep going, just keep at it, man, and everything else. Like me personally, I make money online now. So I mean, I joined the army 10 years. I still didn't even know what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I wanted to be so many things, and I changed my mind every year. I changed my mind. I was like, I didn't know, but now I enjoy what I do. I'm able to do the things that I want to do. You just got to make sure you have a job, that can support your habits, but don't be afraid to quit because the job doesn't care about you. Depending on the job, anyway. Most entry-level jobs, most jobs will not care about you. They will not. So don't ever be afraid to quit a job simply because you're like a nice person. No, just fuck that job. Get another one because you want to be like, if you're a cashier and you don't like that job and they're treating you badly, go get another cashier job. There's plenty of jobs. That job will hire, like, they don't need you as much as you think they need you. They literally will replace you with like that. So therefore, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So there's always new opportunities. There's always going to be another opportunity. There's always going to be something better. But I honestly wouldn't break my back for a job that wouldn't bend over backwards for you. I mean, I don't know how caught up you are on social media, but a lot of people are just quitting their job. Like, people just quitting their job because they're realizing now that it's not worth it. Like, the pay is not worth it. The attitudes that people give you. But if you have a job, cool, keep it. But don't be afraid to quit and get a better job, because there's always an opportunity out there. There's always opportunity. Now, if someone recommended you a job, I would try to do it a little safer. But overall, try to just do you. You know what I mean? Try a bunch of things, because some people go to college and they find out that they did a job that they actually like. Like my friend here, he went to college to be an accountant. He got an accounting degree. Doesn't even use it. He became a chef instead, because he became a sous chef, and he worked in a restaurant, and he actually loved it more than he liked his degree. So therefore, he got an accounting degree, paid for it, and doesn't even use it. He did it for like a year and was like, I'm done. I'm done with this. He was miserable. But he became a chef. The pay is not as good, but you know what? He loves his job. So therefore, it doesn't seem like it's a real hassle, I should say. So therefore, it's one of those things where he enjoys going to work. If you don't enjoy going to work, there's a problem. I would quit your job, personally. You know what I mean? But hey, some people won't even know until they do it. I'll take my wife for an example. She loves Disney. She travels 2 hours a day to work and back. That's 4 hours. 4 hours worth of work because she loves her job. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to go after something you think you might not know. Like, and try different things. There's plenty of different jobs out there. You know?
I'll get my own canoe with blackjack and hookers.
The best kind of canoe.
Blackjack and what? Blackjack and hookers. Sign me up on that boat.
Well, you should have voted for the canoe then.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
You can have the bottom half.
The bottom half. You get the part that's underwater. Okay, so then.
How is the music? Can you actually hear the music, or no? Is it not loud enough?
Your current business here.
I hope you're still listening. I wonder if you were listening to my rant.
To now.
If you're not, then I guess I wasted my rant for nothing. But
It's still fairly early. I mean, it's probably just reaching noon.
Does anyone have any real reason to go back to Port Nyanzaru besides Sam being the only Sam and possibly Vander wanting to go get a canoe?
no.
Nope, not really.
Okay.
What is he doing?
Then I guess we're back on our journeys.
Vander wants to go ahead and get this new quest that we have now done.
Stop playing with the bed, buddy.
All the way at the bottom that we have a limited time for.
No,
the
the-
local area.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
All
yeah.
right.
Cool.
Then you lead the damn way.
I mean, I kind of have been leading the way with Asaka, so yeah.
All right, then lead. That's what I was saying. Get back to work.
Don't rush me, man. Don't rush me.
I will do whatever I want. I need balls of steel. Balls
After
of
a few
steel.
more moments of silent contemplation,
Infested is fine too.
I exit the place. Did everyone figure out what we're doing?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I go back in.
I literally stop Thais and Graffer and say, no, come on, we're going.
Okay.
I was listening and I cannot hear the music. Oh wow, you really can't hear the music.
Your strong suit.
I am so sorry.
Not with this one. So we start making our way to where the footprints were last spotted, I guess.
Okay.
According to that report.
Yeah, so it was spotted south and a little bit east.
Southeast.
All right.
East? I thought you said.
That's west.
How about now? It's just blaring in my ears. I don't know how you can't hear that.
You're fired again.
I want to know like a nice tempo,
Then with
like a nice.
let me do
If it's too overpowering, then I'll lower it.
The thing we're tracking now is the dinosaurs that we ran into earlier.
They look humanoid.
Oh.
Yo, it's the dinosaur human hybrid.
Dynaman.
They're humanoid, but they're still large creatures, unfortunately.
I hear it, not but I hear
In
it,
the canoe then.
not but I can barely hear it.
I'm on the wrong thing. All right, so you start making your way
I can hear it now, but I can barely hear it.
east first, or
Is it overpowering? Like, is it overpowering their voices?
would you like to go immediately since we don't have a direct thing to point for? Just
Which
straight
way does
south.
the wind blow?
All right. So we pass through the first one. Not too much of an issue. You enter back into the jungle itself as things start to pick up again, making your way towards the second one. It is now currently nighttime. Everybody sets up for camp, so I'd like everybody's perception.
Okay.
What do I roll? 6! God damn it. Alright, this is the funny part, so I gotta over so we can start watching these rolls.
Where
Oh, I rolled a 6, and everybody rolled.
There it is.
Apparently, Zeus just needs a good night's sleep in her bed, and she's good.
Come on. Yeah, Greta!
Today.
Greta!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Loki, shut
No, I can barely hear it. Really? You can still barely hear it? Holy shit. It's blaring in my ears right now. Trying to find a good median for it.
All right. So you
I think 12 should be good. 12. 12 should be good.
watch goes by without an issue. Second watch goes by without any kind of issues.
Whew, nothing happened on my watch. Good.
And third watch
Uh-oh.
goes by without any issues.
Oh, see. Whew.
Any issues?
Third watch. Good. Perfect. Good. No issues tonight.
It was Vander and Angelit on third watch, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
You actually didn't see anything going on, but as you were finishing up your watch, Angelette, you noticed that Azaka has returned. She apparently slipped out earlier in the night and had went off somewhere, and she's returned. And before everyone wakes up, you see her take out a mortar and pestle, put something inside of it, and start grinding it down. And she's working on that.
That a herb or a medicine of some sort, Azaka?
Yes, it is quite useful. It is a nice bit of leaf.
I can hear the music, but it's a little quiet compared to their voices. Okay.
Manga leaf.
Weeb.
It's an E.
I don't care. Still a fucking weeb.
Listen, whoever wrote this is a fucking weeb.
We're playing D&D. Yeah. I imagine they're a fucking loser. I don't know who might have deluded any of you otherwise, but you're not cool for playing D&D.
It's not what Mom says.
Excuse me.
My mom says I'm really cool.
Your excuse.
That's patronizing from your mother. She's the coolest person because she has a pink pistol. Everyone is less cool than her. She has no real sense of what cool means.
It's just a 22 though.
Yeah, that's a good gun to have in the house so she's not blowing holes in the fucking walls.
There.
God forbid she misses. She's not taking out the neighborhood and killing the dog in the next room.
Or if she does misfire, like has happened in my house before.
Why would anyone be firing in the house?
My dad was cleaning his gun, and it misfired.
What the fuck do you mean? Oh, I hate you people. Carry on with the story.
All right. So, she says, yeah, it's the manga leaf. It is a type of medicinal herb, very rare. But I found a small bush of some not far away.
He is not happy with his life. That's why he doesn't think D&D is cool. I don't know. Probably.
It's,
D&D is very cool.
a useful curative. If you have any kind of external wounds, you take this salve and rub it on the wounds, and it will help cure any kind of issues that you might come across.
Good to know.
Okay. So, your watch finishes up for the night. Next day comes. Still going straight south.
Yeah. Wait, which one we're on? On the current one, right?
Yeah.
Probably start going east.
Okay, so you're gonna go southeast now.
Yeah.
Okay. For both of your tracks, gonna go southeast.
We're told southeast.
Okay.
Footprints. So.
Then actually, while everybody is trying to search for these footprints, could I get a survival check from everyone for this?
Sure, I will.
And
In 10 minutes.
here we go.
I'm back. Alright, what are we rolling?
Oh, there it is.
Roll survival, Nick.
Woo! Alright.
We be surviving. Except Angelette. She's not surviving. Which makes sense.
I don't think I'm very high on the surviving list either.
But you'll survive. That's the thing,
Only because Vander's gonna pull me out of whatever I just ran into.
Exactly.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Not one.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. All right. So, making your way through the jungle, you head southeast again, and then once again, hunky dory. Doing pretty well. Nothing appears to have come after you.
Well, that's a relief.
Woo.
We're getting real lucky with all these. Or unlucky depending on that.
All right, setting up for the night. Let me get my rounds of perception.
Perception.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Oh, we're on round. Oh, that was survival last time. Hold on.
Yep. Perception now.
Greta, come on, Greta.
What are we using to percept with?
What's that?
Ears or eyes?
So far, we've all been using yours. Try the guys.
All right, no, ears it is. I'm staying with the group.
Wow, we are so fucked.
Wow. Wow.
I blame the Mexicans.
You blame the Mexican.
My chat just said wow.
Okay, so let's see.
Eddie's drinks there.
First watch goes by.
He's like, dang, haven't had a good party wipe in a while.
No real issue.
Okay, that's our watch. Good.
That was the Greta and the Ekia.
What? What? We rolled like trash.
Yeah.
Well, it could be that nothing actually happens and we were just got lucky.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Very lucky.
Have you played D&D with Eddie before?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I like how he drinks, but every time he plays that, he just drinks his own drink.
Second watch goes by without an issue.
My chat just laughed at us.
Third watch goes by without an issue.
Yeah, I'm not going in there.
Your watches are finished for the day. You awaken
Poisoned.
and start
Someone's
gathering your stuff.
butthole feels
Oh,
really
thank God.
itchy.
Hey, you guys all are pretty good.
We were exhausted, that's why.
Wow.
We were just
Lucky.
exhausted. It just
Hey, just remember, sometimes trying to actually locate things or trying to keep your perceptions up isn't just for making sure something doesn't come to you. You could also pass by things.
well, yeah.
All right. So, morning comes. Which direction would you like to go now?
Giving that to the tracking man.
I'm consulting with Asaka to see what she thinks.
Well, if we wanted to go southeast, we have the mountains directly east of us. So I believe we try and make our way around that. We have handled a lot of the southern area already. So let's try and go east, I believe. Okay, so we're gonna go southeast again. Owen. Oh wait, actually I forgot to do my day rolls.
You want us to give survival rolls since we're looking for the tracks still?
Actually, yeah, because it's a new day. We'll do it like that.
Okay. Survival.
I'm actually just gonna try and get better advantage for this.
I was actually using my eyes today.
I'm really glad that
I was too.
Azaka taught me how to survival.
Should I just roll again then if I've got that?
Yeah. You're fine.
Alright. What's the better roll? That's still a better roll. Got it.
Well, actually, Corey, are you proficient in survival? Oh, okay.
If I was proficient and I was taught more survival, would that help?
What's that?
If I was, since I'm proficient in survival, and if, let's say if Zaka taught me more survival, would that help at all?
last time. Yeah, expertise is not something she
Oh,
can
that's
teach you.
That's right.
I also have proficiency in survival. I don't know if that helps.
Well, means you have a +2 in it. The way we're doing
I have a
survival
+3.
is that you can only help somebody out with an ability check if you are proficient in that ability check.
Okay. That's right.
So, unfortunately, Corey, because you are not proficient in survival, you could not help him. So, go at this set. Okay. So, you head southeast again, and then one more time, and what you should be seeing is some mountains, but you are not.
Oh.
Get us fucking lost again. Thankfully, because everybody's looking around for shit all around them currently, you do look off and you do see the mountains not too far off in the distance. You're only 1 block away.
Okay.
Now, I will say, Ekia and Angelette, you two actually notice something. It's dangerous. You find
Go alone, take this.
you find cracked trees. Kind of looks like where most of the trees are standing upright, these ones are cracked and at an angle.
So it looks like something kind of pushed it and it broke.
Yeah, it looks like.
Possibly.
Okay, so it looks like somebody ran through here, either probably coming through here that couldn't fit and tried to make their way, or
Now I will say you've seen trees pushed aside.
Yeah, that means this thing is fucking big.
giant. Yeah. So that means it could probably. Do I see footprints on the floor? Can I look on the floor and investigate the?
With your survival check, you've already looked for the footprints. You do not see any footprints.
Okay.
The trail itself seems to be going southeast still.
Okay. Wow.
Inform the rest of the party and then let them know about it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if this is what we're looking for, but whatever it is, it must be massive and it must be strong to break these trees. Or crack these trees.
Yeah, and these aren't the like really, really thick trees, but they're still solid trees.
It's still a tree.
Yeah. And it's not like the ones more towards the south where they're, friggin' 50-foot diameter.
And it was heading in the direction of southeast?
Either heading southeast or coming from the southeast. It's hard to tell which direction it was, but that's looking in a straight line of where the cracks are happening. It seems to be going one of those 2 directions.
Okay. Oh, this may be what we're looking for, but it's weird that there's no
I probably will.
footprints anywhere.
Unfortunately, nighttime has pretty much come upon you, so you can try and push to get out of the area or set up camp for the night.
Push. I guess we could push.
I'm not looking to exhaust myself and then run into something that's hostile that's that big and strong.
All right, fine. Set up for the night.
Okay.
I didn't mean to roll twice. That was a double click. It's
All
the
right,
same
doesn't matter.
number, but
Perception.
Perception. Oh, there we go. I almost hit survival again. Yeah, I was not looking with my eyes tonight. Giving my eyes a rest.
There
I
we
was
go.
looking with my eyes and my ears.
Okay, so looking through, you keep a bit more attention, seeing as how you You went a little bit off the path, but you're still next to an area that is fairly open. And first watch comes by and passes. Second watch comes by, and you actually notice nothing. Third watch. You, on the other hand, pass by the time uneventful.
Oh, okay.
So, your day has passed, or your night has passed. Morning has come once again. So that is 3 days currently since you've left Fort Pelorian. And are you going to follow the trail of tears?
Attempt to.
Tears for fears. Okay.
A shot! Remember to remove your rations and insect repellents, guys.
Yep.
Okay. So, survival check once again.
Okay, now survival check.
Well, I'm really rolling like S
We're
for these.
surviving today.
Yeah, that +5 ain't really helping you out too much. Okay. So, Vander, you were the only one to notice it this time.
I will be back in just a second. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
User
Well.
left your channel.
God, what the fuck was that? Oh, he went down to Tanner.
God damn it, Justin.
Oh, I think he's got like something crazy happening in Isaac. Okay. Anyway. So. All these noises. Vander, you were the only one to notice that there is a few sets actually of footprints. And they're it's hard
User
to
joined your
fully
channel.
welcome back.
Welcome
It's
back.
hard to fully notice these footprints because of just how big they are.
That sounds
Don't
not
even-
how that works.
They don't even look like footprints. They just look like small craters or small holes.
Holy shit.
Yeah. These footprints are roughly about 5 feet long and about 2.5, 3 feet wide.
Guys, I think I'm finding some of the footprints. And I just point to the massive crater.
Oh.
Know which way it's going.
They're going the way you were coming.
So it's going northwest. Judging by the footprints.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, really? We should be able to just follow the footprints to eventually run into it, but...
That is how tracking works.
At least we know how approximately how big these are actually now. Alright, keep an eye out for craters, I guess.
Unless anybody has objections, I'm gonna start following the footprints.
Back the
That's
way
what
they
we were doing.
back the way they came or where they're going?
Where they're going.
Where they're going is your direction, where you guys just came
Oh.
from.
Okay.
They were coming from the southeast heading northwest.
Are we heading...
You're heading southeast.
Yeah,
So,
so we're
we're going the right way.
okay.
Yeah, you can still follow them, but you're following them from where they came from, not where they are going. Make sense? All right. So, you continue on your path, following them out, and they do head off here, southeast, and they start heading actually more eastern. And it's at this point that Vander, you notice, these tracks seem to be leading towards something that you guys seen previously. The Mexicans?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Very large ship that you had seen previously when you came out of the jungle after getting lost.
Is it the big purple circle?
Yes.
Yes.
I like that. I like that purple circle.
I don't know if I saw it because I think that was before I met up with your group.
Nah, Angelette doesn't know about it.
Nope. And for future reference, the purple circles will be your key locations that you find on the map so far.
Love it.
So any kind of key location that you find and identify will be a purple circle in the future. But you haven't made it quite there yet. And nighttime has taken upon you.
The perception checks.
Correct. Perception, please.
Perception.
Man,
Roll
I really
high and I
wanna
roll.
twos tonight.
I roll high and I roll low.
That's like my 6-2.
Don't be so upset.
I'm not upset. Oh, trust me, I've got plenty of 1s and 20s.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Are we all rolling perception?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That we is.
As a heads up, when my watch comes around, Eddie, I'm going to ask Izaka if she has seen anything like this before.
A giant crater footprint.
So, first watch comes and goes. Second watch comes and goes. Third watch. Let you, during the trying to break the silence of your watch, you ask if Azaka's ever seen anything like this before, and she responds in a very familiar tone, I have not. Been very interesting traveling with you folks, because I've come across quite a few things that I have never seen before. I have explored this peninsula quite extensively. I do not know if this is a good sign or a bad sign, but it is a sign less, and one that I fear for the future.
Oh, that's
Well, you have to
comforting.
admit, at least it's never a dull moment for the most.
This has definitely been one of my most exciting journeys.
It hurt her to say that, I know it.
You don't know anything.
It just sounded like there was so much pain in her voice as she said excited.
Perhaps.
Taco.
No matter what, we have a contract. I will uphold my end of the bargain as long as you uphold your end.
We'll definitely do.
And so, the rest of your watch goes by without too much of an issue. You awaken, and for some of you, it's kind of tentative, but there's a slight nervousness to what this might be, what might happen ahead of you. But you steel yourselves and proceed on for the day.
Well, survive alert now.
No, you don't have to worry about it because you are pretty much following him directly, and you guys aren't dumb. Well, most of you aren't dumb. One of you happens to have a -1 in intelligence. So,
You know.
most of
Dumb
you
bitch.
most of you are able to at least identify that the direction is heading towards the ship you had seen earlier. So you start making your way towards that coast, and as you approach it, you seen that the ship was big, because you looked at it 20 miles away, and it was still a nice dot on the horizon. But now being close to it, on the edge of the shore, it looks like it's probably about 250 feet long. And it's anchored maybe about 100 yards, like 300 feet off of the coast.
And this is like a battleship.
Guys, that ship looks familiar. Have we seen it before?
Yes.
Wait,
I don't recall seeing
this
this.
wasn't it?
And it's at this point that you notice, actually, well, you know what? Honestly, no. You would have noticed this way before then. I had forgotten about this. Okay. You know what? You didn't fully approach it yet, but as you were leaving the jungle, you noticed it, and then you seen also two roughly 20-foot tall humanoids standing there, armored up with this fairly somewhat light, but also patches of dense leather armor. This white hair, slightly light bluish skin, just standing, looking around, keeping an eye on the edges. They have not seemed to notice you yet.
I know I don't talk to you that much. Don't let me die here.
But then watching the tree lines as tentatively as they are, unless we want a possible confrontation, I'd suggest going a little deeper into the forest.
As you're finishing this up, you see something off in the distance, one of them yell out. Oh, hold on.
Fuck.
That worked? That didn't work. God damn it. Try that again. With a token on the map. Token. There it is. like that it has names. Ah,
I don't see names.
I don't
oh,
see
you guys
names.
don't see the name? Oh, thank God.
Is it looking in our general direction?
It is. And there we go. It worked.
It's a dwarf. Well, now I see the name.
Yeah, I figured.
Translated.
So, some of you may be able to understand what this thing is saying.
I cannot.
Nope.
I can.
So,
Care to share with the rest
one
of the class?
of these
He-
creatures just yelled out at you.
He says,
I yelled back at it in infernal. I can't understand you.
I understand it. He said, who goes there?
So,
Well, looks like it's too late to go back.
from this creature's perspective, he yells out, "Who goes there?" And then all of a sudden,
Corey, you didn't type that in infernal.
That was in infernal, though.
he did his character isn't on the. You have to have a token to speak from for the language thing to work.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a token there.
And so from its perspective, he yells out in this dwarvish or this giant, and then hears back. And
Can you write that?
he can't understand you either.
Can, oh, okay.
Now
I-
at this point, you see them both brandish out these giant axes that are probably twice as long as you guys are.
I think we might want to run. Just saying.
Do we have to tell Nick what to say? Can Nick not communicate to it on his own?
I'm communicating. I'm.
Okay. I mean, you can just speak now in giant and say what you want.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna do it first and then translate. Okay. I said, sorry to interrupt you, but
She is.
we mean you no harm. We were just traveling through. We saw footprints and wondered what they were. Is there anything else you guys want to say?
That's the gist of it.
Have you? I'm gonna ask him. Have you come around a fort lately? Just me. I'm just gonna step forward. I step forward.
Okay.
I step forward. With my I have my hands so he can see him. I just say, just come forward.
Is it not like on the boat some ways away?
No, it's not. It's on the beach.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, there's two of them on the beach that are just keeping an eye out.
Oh, they scouting.
As you approach out, their demeanor kind of relaxes a little bit. Seeing as how, now, you're tall, but compared to this creature, you are short.
Oh yeah.
And
Bitty bitty.
this
They can't fit in the canoe.
small creature approaches them.
Is there more than one?
There's two of them.
Oh, okay. There's two. Okay.
And he says,
I like you cut G and then proceeds to slap you.
There is just a few of us. We knew no harm. We were just to see where. There's just five of us.
7.
No, who we 1, 2.
There's 6.
there's 7 total.
It's 7 total.
Oh, 7. 7. Okay, yeah, 7. Right.
Aside from you.
That's correct. Okay, you're right. I said there's only 7 of us. We're a few party. We're just a little lost. We're just trying to. We saw some footprints, see what it was about. We just want to investigate. Have you came across a fort in the last little bit? Have you been north at all? I apologize. All I wanted to know is if you came north. You seem very intelligent yourself. Um, is there? Can I persuade it to tell me a little bit? Did I roll a persuasion check?
Roll persuasion.
Just to get a little insight, just a little insight of, try to like.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Now, you're still a fair distance away from this creature. Maybe a solid
I speak your language, so
500 yards from this creature, and you're shouting at each other.
outing. Holy shit.
Or,
And I
no, not 500 yards. Sorry. Probably about 200 yards.
okay. I'm gonna introduce myself. Try to like.
My name is Jeff.
I'm just waiting for him to speak back because I said quite a bit. I haven't really.
Yep, I'm typing.
Okay.
Okay, why are you being difficult?
And this is why comprehend language is useful.
I have to go let my dogs out. I'm still gonna be listening, but I'm not gonna be at my computer.
Is your leader with you? I am terribly sorry. Okay. At least we know. You should. Okay. So is this your camp? By all means, I do not mean to intrude, but it just seems. What do I see? Do I see like it looks like a camp? Ed?
No, there's no camp, anything. You see 2 dudes here. They're 2 20-foot guys just standing there, clad in fairly decent armor, standing on the beach, while a boat is 1,000 feet off. Wait, is it 1,000? 1,000 yards off the coast. So, or 100 yards off the coast. Sorry.
Okay.
And there's no sign of like a camp or anything. It's just these 2 standing here.
Okay. Did she leave? You said she probably left. If she would return by tomorrow, does that mean she is gone and those are the footprints that we saw that led us here? Um, may I approach? Oh god damn, he's not anything. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I come forth a little bit. I move a little bit.
So you start to approach him. What was originally like 200 yards, you get down to about 100 yards.
I want to generally show him like I mean him no harm whatsoever. But
The size of his foot, you don't mean him any harm anyway.
I know, but I'm just trying I'm trying to get closer so I can evaluate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He gets to about 100 feet, or 100 yards away, and before raises his hand and stops you.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to know is if there's anything is there any sort of issues? Have you seen any other gigantic beasts out here besides yourself? I will not approach any further, I promise. I just want to know.
He said that before you asked your question.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is there any other beasts out here that are gigantic and large that you might know that you might know of that you've seen around here? You simply cannot tell me if you've seen any large beasts out here. That kind of seems a little odd, but thank you. Well, we've seen some Allosauruses out there. They are quite large themselves. We were just looking for other creatures that might be as large as you. But if you know of any, you said tomorrow. Is it all right if we camp nearby, so we may come tomorrow, so I may talk to your leader? I do not care. If you come closer or now, I will kill you. I will not approach, but we will be not too far off. You might even see our campfire. As far as you are incredibly large, you might see our campfire from here. But we'll come back tomorrow. I personally will come back and talk with your leader. So I promise you, there'll be no harm. Thank you. So I'm gonna turn around and walk away and thank him for his time.
He just grunts at you.
Okay. So I go back to the thing and I relay everything I just said.
I mean, they only know half of the conversation, so.
Okay. All right. So I will. Okay, I will translate.
Oh, actually, they don't know any of it. Yeah.
I will translate. Basically, I'm just gonna give the rundown is saying like he really didn't give me information. It was more like the leader. The leader is a female. And she will be returning tomorrow. She's off doing whatever business. I did not have business. He threatened my life if I came any closer. And he does not know of any large creatures other than himself that are there as of right now. And if he did, he wouldn't be able to tell me either regardless. So
those weren't his footprints?
he is on orders to not rely any information to regarding anything.
I'm gonna go with the giant footprints that led us to the giant things are his footprints, and he just can't tell us that they're his footprints.
Well, I think they're his leaders because his leader went off.
The footprints are going in this direction.
Correct,
And the
but
footprints are going north.
So unless she's
West.
walking backwards,
well,
they're coming from
No.
northwest.
No, they're
Oh.
coming from southeast going northwest.
yeah,
You said that's
Yeah.
backwards before, Eddie.
No, I said it correct. I made sure I said it correct.
North.
they're going north. He said.
You guys were coming southeast. They were going northwest. They were coming from where you guys are going.
Yeah, and I told him that we will camp.
Instead of picking a cardinal direction because it got confusing, we agreed to go in the direction that the footprints were going. That was
No,
what we said.
I clarified that you wanted to go where you were continuing to go, or which way they were going, because where they were going was where you just came from.
I said I want to go where the footprints were going. I said
That's
that.
what I said as well. It's a little late now, but
It's a little late late now.
Yeah, well, I asked Craig that when he first said, I want to go where the footprints are going. And I said, do you want to follow them to where they came from or where they're going? Because where they're going is where you guys just came from.
Yeah, I said
And he said, I want to go
where
they
they're
came
going. Oh, you misheard me then. I said I was going in the direction that the footprints were moving.
Okay.
In the same direction as them.
And then pretty much we will return tomorrow. We'll return tomorrow, and I'll X the. Unless you guys just want to dip.
Do any of us know what those things actually were?
Giants.
They're frost giants.
Would you like to roll a nature check with Ekia? You can have advantage.
I will roll for it, yes.
A nature check?
Yeah. Yeah, going by their skin tone and their white hair, you can definitely tell these are frost giants. They're not something you've ever seen before, but you have heard tales that they are quite formidable things. It's weird seeing frost giants in the middle of the fucking jungle. But that's really all you can get from that.
Well, we found out. Well, these things seem like they're frost giants, so I'd say we're better off just kind of going back to the fort and relaying the information to the fuck was her title again? Blaze.
Keep in mind we need proof. She required proof.
Correct. And I will not fight these.
There's no viable way to get proof they're frost giants.
And then we can wait till tomorrow and X if we can have something of theirs. Maybe trade? Maybe like a small trade of some sort. That would indicate that they are frost giants. The leader is the only one that's going to speak to me. And since I can understand them, I could probably persuade them tomorrow or something and make a trade of some.
Well, seeing as how we don't have any proof, that's probably our best option then. The only thing we have right now is our word. Is anybody opposed to waiting for tomorrow for Ekia to speak with their leader?
I have no issue with it.
I have no preference either way.
Okay, so we wait. Set up the camp.
Alright. Then, while we're setting up camp, you guys can roll your perceptions, and I'm gonna go eat my dinner real quick.
Alright, cool. I'll be right back to.
I'll watch YouTube while I wait for Eddie to get back. And Sam.
Dozer, get down!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Is there anything that you wanted to talk about, Justin? About or no?
What, with the Giants?
Yeah.
Nick?
Yeah.
With the Giants, you mean?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I thought I hinted that pretty well, though.
You didn't get us killed, so yeah.
I wonder how strong frost giants actually are.
If anything, I almost got us killed.
They're giants.
They'll kill you, Craig.
Well, yeah, I figured, but
No. I mean, like they'll kill you. Like kill you. Kill you.
Could I say? I mean, I fought them in an arena once in one of my other campaigns.
A frost giant?
Mm-hmm.
Did it kick your ass?
It's a very high challenge rating.
So it kicked your ass?
I mean, I was level 10 at the time, yes.
obviously my personal knowledge will not affect my character's decisions in the game, and I will abide by that. I'm just curious what they're actually capable of.
I'll
Fuck around and find out.
challenge rating of 8. How about that?
Okay.
They're very fucking strong.
Their max hit is like, what, like 50 or something?
I remember getting smacked for like 45.
Yeah.
And there's 2 of them? Fuck no. My monk had a horrible time with them.
I need a snack or I'm gonna fall asleep, and I have no snacks.
I mean, you have no snacks. You always have food in your house.
I didn't get to go grocery shopping yet.
Yeah.
That's a tomorrow activity.
I gotta watch the Evangelion movies tomorrow so I can show up and understand what's going on.
You waited all the way until tomorrow? You had a whole week.
Yeah.
It's like 3.5 hours of movies.
Only the first 2, right?
Yes. That's 3.5 hours of movies. Oh, this run sucks. I don't want to play Isaac anymore. I want to go to bed.
Got an hour and a half for that. Normally you don't go to bed till like what, 6?
Well, that's usually when I have my other job. The restaurant job, I don't have to wake up until 12. And I don't usually get home till 1. Where are my checks? Those would be good to have. Oh, and I got. Oh, fuck.
A chocolate from 56. Wow! No. Incredible. It feels like coconut. I don't taste sauerkraut. Either chocolate fixes everything or this is alchemy.
Nobody cares until you're rich, famous, or dead.
Or naked.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I don't know if this means anything to you guys. Well, after I talked with the leader, and I try to get any information whatsoever, uh, if there's going to be war, I am not gonna partake, but I will take the side of the Giants. Smack the shit out of us.
And then what would be your plan from there?
I'm just saying, like, I want to stay out of everything. I'm not getting in the middle of a war, but if anything comes to shove,
And you would just abandon your reasons for coming to Chult in the first place?
oh no, I'm just saying, as in I don't want any of us to get involved in. There is a war, like.
We're not fighting the Giants.
No, that's what I mean.
If all of a sudden they decide to just fight us.
We're running.
We're not running faster than them.
Try my best to.
Because they're large doesn't mean they're slow. Their legs are long. They can cover a lot of ground. You're not running away from them.
It depends on your movement speed. What's your movement speed?
The average of most humanoids, which is 30.
30. I don't know what theirs are.
They're all 30 except for Sam.
Sam has. What do you?
Theirs is more than 30 because they're a large creature.
Okay, so they probably have 35, 45, something like that. Yeah, we probably won't be able to outrun.
No, you can't out anything them.
Best we can hope for is them to not attack us.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, it kind of seems like they're there. If they're snooping around the fort, there might be a war that might break out, and I just want to be involved in that.
Right.
Welcome back.
Hello.
First watch goes by without any issue.
Great.
Second watch, without any issue. Third watch. You guys happen to be the lucky number 20 today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, as you were asleep. No, I'm kidding. What you actually do notice is, not long after, the watch takes place, you hear bits of rumbling not too far away from you.
Oh.
And you do see actually a couple of other frost giants. Actually, Vander, you're the only one who sees this.
Okay, gotcha.
There's a couple other frost giants that appear from the woods and approach the two on the beach. They have a small conversation, and you hear shouting, but shouting that you don't understand.
Yeah.
And it's not like full on screaming, but definitely kind of like whispered agitation in a way. But they seem to go back to their own stuff, and then the next morning arises. Party gathers their things, and
What would you like to do?
You were asleep when it was happening.
Well, I know, but Vander Hertz things, right? He could probably sound out some things that he said.
And I definitely wouldn't have told you. I'm telling you that right now.
Hey, it's just a matter. There's nothing to tell.
Yeah.
A group of giants came back. We have no idea what they said.
Exactly. That's why I'm literally not telling you.
Like, but would he be aware that the giants are back? The whole purpose of us waiting is so he can talk to them.
I mean, Becky was literally already going to be going over there anyway.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But I mean, like theoretically, you could say like I don't know if this would apply, but like a memory check to see if you could sound out some things that might have been heard, like ha hit ho ha, something like that.
It's not in Vander's to even try.
So you're saying your character?
Right now. Okay. Again, your character doesn't even know, so this is conversation still.
Never mind. Not what I wanted. All right. All right. So I'm going over there. I pack up my stuff and then I.
Yep, you proceed out, and now where there was 2, there's now 3.
Okay.
And one of them has boobies as big as your head.
Nope.
3 males still.
Gross.
I will approach. I hope I wave him down. I say, "Is your leader back yet?"
And you see the one look over to the other and whisper something that you can't hear from this distance. And he says,
Meow.
Fucking Justin.
I can't hear him, so
I just mooed.
"Fuck me."
Oh, thanks.
be out soon. Thank you. I will wait here.
Where the fuck is this stupid ass room? Is it really on one of these? There it
This
is.
is a heads up. I could read it that time, Eddie.
Yeah, I know. That was the,
Okay.
oh, fuck me. Because when I was gone, I guess it deselected the mini. And you see actually a smaller kind of rowboat, but even this smaller rowboat is more like a regular trades boat come back from the ship
Okay.
to the shore, and there's 2 figures on it, and this is probably about 25-30 minutes later. And you do see the female frost giant standing at the kind of helm of the ship as it's reaching shore, and she steps off, and as she steps off, you can almost feel the thunderous boom.
So she larger than the rest?
Slightly.
Okay.
She's still roughly around 20 feet, but she might be about maybe 23 feet.
I'm gonna approach a little bit. Well, do I see?
A little bit.
Hold there. Is this her talking or is this?
It's one of the guys.
Okay. All right. I will hold. I'm gonna look off in this sentence like I'm not eager. I'm just looking off it. So it doesn't look like
Nick sounds like he's on his first date.
She walks forward a little bit, and she speaks out, but not in Giants. She speaks out in Common.
Oh, common.
And yes, and she says, what you do here.
I will say in Giant, so this way she knows that I can speak Giant. If it would, I would say, hey, I speak Giant, or tongue. I speak your tongue. If that would be more comfortable.
Wait.
Do you walk out there too?
Yeah, I'm gonna like
Okay.
slowly approach with my hands up.
I'm gonna look. Oh wait, you yeah.
One little thing turned to two.
There are 7 of us. I'm speaking in Giant, um, but I say uh, we are here simply because we saw giant footprints leading this way, or coming from this direction, and we were just curious on to know what was the cause, and if you have seen any other giant uh things or that are large, fairly large creatures around these parts. Um, is there anything that you have come across?
You show here and ask question already.
We mean you no harm. We are simply concerned.
You no harm.
Does she understand what that means or no?
Yeah, she
Oh.
She's implying that you don't
Oh.
even intimidate them at all. You don't need to say it, which is what I told you before.
Okay.
They're giants. They're not scared of you. They're gonna step on you and you die. You're literally an ant saying, "I mean you no harm." Like, oh, okay, buddy.
Have
We were asked to scout out
oh god, I didn't want.
area where tracks were seen. If possible tracks were yours, we may need to report that back.
That means we're spies.
No, it doesn't. We're also not at war.
We don't know that. They,
We know that because the fort's still there.
because a fort, and it's a fort. They haven't been attacked yet. They're probably scouting. And if we rely that information back, like let's say if she did go to that, let's say if she was the gigantic footprints, correct? So if she was the giant footprints, right, and she was scouting out the fort to attack it, and we say that, then that means we are going to deliberately give that information that she was there.
Instead, what you hear is her say,
Go on.
"Fort."
Yes.
Well, actually,
fort.
first off, were you guys having this conversation between you and Zaius?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean no?
Nick is talking at me. Zeus wouldn't respond to that.
Okay, but is Ekia saying this to Zaius?
They're gonna kill us.
I need to know what you guys are saying in the world and not communicating between each other.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything to him. I'm just gonna go ahead. Go ahead, Corey.
What was the fort name?
Okay, okay.
Valarian.
Well, I'm just gonna respond to the first bit of trails from us. Don't care about fort.
Lucky shot.
Can talk. Share. You see her struggling to try and find a word. And then she looks over at Ekia and
Did she purposely ignore when he spoke back in giant and she's responding in common still?
Yes.
Well, she's also partially talking to me. I would assume that's why.
They didn't see us until after she responded, though, so I was curious.
Oh, I
Like,
don't know.
she said something, Nick said something in Giant, she continued to respond in Common, so I was confused.
Yes, she still spoke in common.
And then she looked at me and said something in Giant.
Yeah, she looked at you and said in Giant, information.
Can you?
The word information.
Yes.
Oh, the word.
That's the word she couldn't figure out.
Yes.
Oh, she was looking for information.
Share information.
Hold on, let me turn down this music. It's a little. Okay, now say that one more time. Just say it correctly, but say that she said in
You couldn't
Giant.
ever say information.
Yeah.
Right. I
No.
thought I don't. I was under the assumption Nick responded that back to me. I'm sorry.
In common, she says,
Can you just type it out and then write, and then another thing in Giant on the thing? It'd be easier if you just wrote it. My dyslexia kicked in there for a second.
that's not dyslexia.
Got it. Got it. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. Okay. Then I say, oh, okay. We share information. What information are you kindly looking for?
Are you saying this in common or Giant?
Giant.
Giant still? Okay. And she responds in common still. Just things that live.
So you want
Lots of things fucking live.
So
Uh,
you want more on area. Me go get
No.
no.
Specific. Nah, she wouldn't say specific. No.
Can we all hear this as well?
Yeah, you're all hearing this.
Okay, can I just pipe up and say, speak in your tongue to him?
She looks at you. And
Or her, sorry. I meant her when I pointed
Yeah,
at
yeah.
I'm thinking Nick.
I know. She looks at you, or looks in your general direction. I don't know if you've appeared from the woods or not, but looks in your general direction, and you just see this scornful look in your direction as a huge sigh
I'm just gonna look very uncomfortable.
Microphone.
just use paper towels. Take two. Oh, just turn it back on then. The knob, the middle one. Middle one, 15 minutes.
Microphone activated.
Don't worry about that. I can translate later. Um, I can translate later. Don't worry. I speak for the group. We are a little bit of a time sensitive. Just want to know what is going on as far as we've just had some occurrences. Very large creatures have been roaming uh nearby, so we were just wondering if you've seen any that might be hostile as well, or that might have personally encountered that maybe came north. Saying this all in giant.
she says this before you start even talking. This was a follow up to the other bit. And then, okay, so what was it you said exactly? I missed the last little bit.
Basically, if she's encountered anything other than herself or themselves that are large in nature, that would come across with large footprints as well. If she's any other giants, as like basically anything that's generally speaking.
You said the footprints were her already, though.
Well,
Yeah, she did already say it was her footprints.
oh, speak.
4.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, ask. You seek a man from this land. There are many men from this land. Uh, what what is thy name?
Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
Have them. Why does that sound familiar?
Oh, I kind of messed that up because there's no C.
Oh, artist.
Arctis is from StarCraft.
So we haven't talked about.
Is different.
Okay.
So we're gonna plain soup this shit, is what you just said to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's looking for a man named. They're looking for a man named Artist. Fuck. Um.
We're not gonna die, right? I'm getting freaked out over here.
No, we're not gonna die. I'm gonna say this as in. Have I heard? Have we talked about him? Yes or no? I can't remember. My character should know this.
The first name you know.
Oh, okay.
First time you heard this name.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure. We have not heard of Arctis Simber, but would you be? Do you mean anyone here? Do you mean anyone on this land harm by any means?
Probably that guy.
Probably. He holds something in. No one opposes you. But if this person holds something of importance value to you, we might be able to help you in this journey that you've come across. May I ask, you have traveled far, correct?
Is it safe to assume this Arctis is a giant as well?
That is an understatement. So you have traveled very far. Okay, so since you have traveled very far, we can help you in this help you find this Arctis Cinder guy. I can definitely ask around for you and we could come back. But as a token of our appreciation, could we therefore trade something, and could we trade something of value to each other for a common mutual understanding that we can know that you mean us no harm and we can be friends to help you for your important mission. I don't.
Just to be sure, ask if this Arctis is a frost giant like them.
Roll a
Oh.
persuasion.
Because if he's a normal person.
In common, you hear, no, little people.
Fuck! That was a now on. I just, persuade. It would be so. Would you have anything of value that we could? I would personally buy it. I know how this. Okay. As long as we know, is there a way to is there a way to get a hold of you guys? Are you guys going to be here for long? So this way I know we can come back.
Eddie, can you type out that name from earlier?
I will. Hold on.
And he says, and she said man before. Said man. So she said a man named Artis, not giant.
She said little people.
Yeah. By the time you return, if I may ask, where are you heading? So we might be able to interdict and maybe meet, so we know that you are friendly. And what is your name, by the way?
Eddie, while this conversation's going on, I want to get like a mind picture of so you know how they have those like 3D holo panels? I know I can't do that, but I want to get like a picture in my mind of like this scene, what these giants look like and the boat behind them.
Wait, so what are you doing? You're trying to get a picture of him just in your mind?
Yeah, so if I were to cast a illusion spell, I could use like what they looked like. It wouldn't be to scale,
Oh, okay. I see what you're
obviously.
saying. You're trying just to memorize the area for the future. Okay.
I'm literally memorizing like what they look like and
Yeah. Yeah, you can try. Mhm.
yeah.
Druffy, water chief of this party. Druffy. Druff. Oops. Thank you, Druffy. Is there anything that we could personally have that indicate that you were? That's possible. Okay. Well, that sums up that. I'm gonna wave Greta down from the thing and ask if she would like to ask Giant anything, something in particular.
Can you tell me what they're doing first, other than looking for artists? Why are they looking for
Hey,
this guy? What did he do?
he didn't do anything. He has something of theirs that that belongs to them, and I don't. Actually, I didn't ask that. Do you mean artist Simber any harm?
Is it something of power? Is it something we should be scared of? Is it something we should be concerned of? If we're going to help her look for it to some degree, I'd like to know what it is that we're looking for. What does this person look like?
I'm gonna translate all that.
We
Well,
also have our own missions. Like,
you also don't even have to worry about translating all of that.
True.
She's listening to you guys talk.
yeah, like we're here for a very important cause in dealing with the undead crisis. I have no problems helping these people, but we have gone out of our way several times now for random side missions when we come here for a serious problem. We can't keep diverting our attention to all these little causes. I don't know what this person has done, and I mean these people no disrespect or anything like that, but we have our own big things to handle as well. I'd like to know as much information as she can give if we're going to be helping her while we're also doing these other things, but we cannot devote specific time to this.
That is true.
If we come across it along our way, then yeah, we'll take care of it.
Okay, you're correct. Yeah.
That Santa's Fort Valerian patrols this area a lot, though.
Yeah, the fact that nobody from Fort Balerion found any of this also blows my mind. We're not very far from the camp. These are very large footprints, and there are 3 frost giants not far off of the coast.
They, I don't know, but if they have anyone that speaks giant, they could also talk to them.
Their leader speaks
Essentially.
common.
That is true.
In common, she says, "Smart, you are," pointing at Greta.
Thank you. You too.
You find track of us. Follow. Give information. After she heard you translate it earlier, she figured out the word. Give information. Artis Timber.
Okay.
Wait, what?
She's looking for information on Artisimber.
Have seen cold area.
Here, on this island?
Yes.
We have not.
See cold area. Tell Droofy.
Yes. Where find?
I wonder if
Okay.
She looks over your party again. Roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
Can I help him?
That's...
I am going to negate that by trying to step in and help.
What are you gonna say? It's gonna depend on what you say, so you have to be specific here.
I know, I'm trying to think.
This is after already a failed attempt of trying to figure out where she's going.
I know.
Do you have advantage?
Can I undo my
proficiency in
disadvantage
persuasion?
with following up of not just where find, like, how do we give you the information if we don't know where to give you the information? Maybe meeting place in certain time. We don't need to know all of your information. I don't need to know all of your plans, but if I have information for you, I don't know how to find you. Unless I get lucky and find tracks again when I'm close. But if I'm not close, I cannot track you.
I would like you to give me an insight check, real quick.
Maybe way too send.
I was gonna say, can I help him with that? Can I help him with any of that?
Late.
No,
I rolled
it's a very immediate thing.
Okay.
And you can see on her face, there's like this kind of struggle. You get the feeling that she understands what you're saying and she agrees with everything, but yeah, you can probably gauge this. These are frost giants in the middle of a fucking jungle. They don't know half the idea of where the hell they are. They're just wandering.
We don't know anything.
Vander, can I see the map? How far am I screaming at them, or are we close?
It's not screaming, but you're definitely not like face to face. You're probably about 150 feet away.
Okay.
It's like loud talking.
I'm gonna help translate if she doesn't understand certain words.
Okay.
It's interesting. She's been able to understand everything that you're saying in common. She just can't speak it herself well.
Okay. Vander, can I see the map?
We could also try to think of a way to set up messages.
I
Maybe.
literally give him the map, specifically the one that I've been drawing.
Which, okay, that's fine.
Give her the map.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm whatever you want me to be.
Thanks.
I asked,
Appreciate
may I show you map? Can I show you the map?
Go kick the wall.
And I, raise it in the air. Like, I would like to approach to show her the map, but they've been weary of distance, so I'm asking.
She looks at you and then smiles. Come.
All right.
Okay. So I walk over.
It was kind of like a smile.
I walk over with him as well.
You both can approach.
Okay, so I walk over and I show her the map, This is what we know so far, and I point her in the general directions of where we're going to be heading, or
Which
which
is
Do I have to go over all of it? I don't remember it all.
No,
Vander's the
not-
one with the notes.
not all of it, but just like which direction are you going? Because are you just gonna point south, or are you gonna try and point over by Firefinger? I don't think we have a set destination for you guys.
We don't.
I'm pretty sure if Vander was leading, he was leading us somewhere. I just assumed he knew. I assumed that was communicated.
If
Well-
you're asking Vander currently, Vander's literally going to like whisper to you. We were literally tracking the footprints for now. Remember?
I meant for like our real mission. Like we keep getting sidetracked. At this point, I personally genuinely have no fucking clue what the main purpose of this campaign is anymore, because we've done only side missions so far. I have no idea
Figure
anymore.
out the death curse.
We don't know where to go for that.
Okay. I'm going to literally whisper to Greta. Probably to take care of Firefinger as quick as we can once
That's
we feel
okay.
ready.
That's what I figured we were doing.
But we need to
So
be
I'm
stronger.
going to Firefinger.
Explore all of the jungle.
Okay. Where's Firefinger? That's not even on the damn map.
It's in the unmarked area.
Oh, actually, I forgot to unmark that
It's
one.
right
or
here.
Unhide that one. Because you guys did locate it. One second.
Like right here.
How about we all stop pretending like we know kind of where it is and let Eddie just show us where it is?
Craig was actually pretty close. He was one tile off.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I told her that's where we're going, and that's where we have the flying motherfuckers.
Yes.
Yes, the terrible.
Okay. So I explained to her we're going there. There is
Wait a minute.
a threat, and we're going to do something about that. I don't know yet.
Ed, I'm gonna wave over to fucking what's her name? It is.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm really sorry. I tried to wait.
Eddie's got a duty.
Yeah, you guessed right.
I know.
We've never heard of Artis Simber, right? But maybe what's
None of us had it.
how about what's her name?
First time we've heard the name.
Oh, what about what's her name? Our guide. What's her name again?
Goofy.
No, the guide. Our guide.
What guy?
Our guide.
Looking for.
No, our guide.
Azaka.
Azaka, thank you. I can't remember. Yeah, maybe of Azaka's. She's been on the island her whole life, so she might have heard of Artis Simber.
I think we discussed with Eddie already that Azaka is not some mute autist that needs to be asked very specific questions if she has information that we don't have.
I mean, it's just some random guy. She might have heard of him.
He's probably very new to the
No,
area.
what I'm saying is we already discussed with Eddie that we don't need to ask Azaka every single question that could possibly come up, that if she has information for us that is relevant to what we're trying to do, then she would give it willingly, that we don't need to constantly ask her, because that's kind of weird. Like, if you're in a group of people and they're all trying to figure something out and you know the answer, you don't just sit there silently until they ask you. That's weird.
And Vander already also made a deal to make sure that if she can help, then she will help.
Well, then again, maybe we don't know what.
If she knew, she would have said something.
If she knew, she should have said something, more than likely. You can ask Eddie if you really want.
I do. I'm gonna ask it.
We can double check with Eddie that that's still how we're operating, but that is how I'm operating. I would like to make some assumptions somewhere because we need to streamline this a little bit.
It would have been really nice if I had some of the things from the book.
Things from the.
There's one of the Eldritch invocations from that tomb, Justin. It would let me put the name of someone in the tomb, and then I could send them a message. Like cast the
What are you gonna do? Be like, hey, artist, it's your boy Zeus. The giants are looking for you. Where you at?
Justin,
No, I'm saying if we got her name, I could put it in the book and then send her a message from anywhere.
That makes way more sense.
I forget exactly what spell it lets you cast. I'll look it up.
Justin, do you understand where I was coming from? Where I didn't want like our information to be totally out there just in case they might be trying to plan something? Did you understand where I was coming from?
Yeah, but I also figured that if they wanted to destroy the people, they would do that anyway.
Well, yeah, but let's say if they were,
Probably wouldn't have started talking to us in the first place if they wanted to just kill everything.
well, not necessarily kill everything. Not if there's 100 guys on them. That's why they scout. 3 frost giants. We don't know how many frost giants there are. First of all.
Yeah, we don't know how many are on the fucking boat.
And if there's only 3 or 4 of them, maybe even 5 of them, there's well over 100 guards in Fort Balerion. That's 100 versus how many frost giants are. They might be able to take them, but at the same time, we're talking about magic and things here. You remember how we got ganged up and almost lost to only 6 freaking velociraptors? Yeah, we're bigger than them, and we do a lot more damage, but there's a lot more of them than there are frost giants. So therefore, they're probably scouting and planning for war. And if we give that information up, hey, you were next to Fort Balerion, they say, oh, well, are you a scout for them? Well, let me kill you now so you don't go report back to them. That's what I was trying to avoid.
I also think the people of Fort Balerion would have let us know if we were possibly at war with frost giants. That's not something you keep silent, as that would really get us killed quickly, and they want us to have jobs. We provide information for them. They're not going to secretly keep a war with frost giants from us.
No, I mean, not necessarily, but they might have had something in that fort. You know, someone might have stole something. They found it there for it. But they didn't want to approach it. Then they attack. We don't know what kind of people there. We're still new to this land.
Hey, look, we were doing jobs for them. Go crush them. I don't give a shit. And look at that. Then we don't get killed. Because that's genuinely the answer. We are here to try and stop an undead problem, not give a rat's ass about Fort Balerion.
But not everybody gives out information willingly. You know that.
Nice.
So if I had her name and I had that invocation, we could literally just tell her when we had information.
But you don't, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah. Yep. We literally have him in it. That's the only reason I'm bringing this up.
And to be fair, we want to get a little stronger before we take on Firefinger.
He lives.
I was gonna say I would
Apologies,
need to be level
I'm back.
5 to use it, and I need to be level 3 to get the books. So once again, it's a completely superfluous. It's an unnecessary conversation. It's just interesting. We had him in it.
Welcome back.
Okay. So, what were you gonna say, Nick?
Bef-
You said you
oh
were gonna
yes,
sweep over-
Azaka, to see if she's ever heard of a man named Artisimber. Even though I just want to double check with you, make sure she never heard of him.
She very tentatively approaches and doesn't even get like close at all. And says, "I do not know this Artisimber."
Just double checking. Thank you.
So where were we in our connect? Okay, so I showed her the map and I showed her what we're gonna be doing, where we're going
Okay.
to be doing it.
And she roughly says, "We go south."
How far south? Now that you can see the whole island,
Yeah.
where do
she
you
looks-
think you want to go?
She looks at the whole thing, and she says, "Far south."
I point to the Sanrak Mountains. This far south, and then I also point to near the Wild Coast, or this far south.
She very tentatively looks it over looks at you, and almost resigned to give you this, but also at the same time realizing that she can't get information from you if you can't find her. And she points over here.
Refuge bay.
Her whole finger
Covers
takes
the
up.
whole
Yeah.
the whole refugee bay.
Yeah, this whole area, her finger covers it, like not even just the fucking edge of her fingernail.
Okay. So then I'm gonna draw a path. So you go this way, and I just draw a path. Like, oh, I can draw shit.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's not the right thing to draw. This one. Why am I orange? I don't even care at the moment. Whatever.
You're not.
My square was orange.
Oh.
So
Change
you
it.
go like this, or do you take boat and go like this?
Boat.
Boat. Okay. Whoa, I didn't do that.
I did.
Oh, you moved my wigwam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I figured you were done with it.
I was.
Okay.
It startled me. I thought I messed something up. If we find information, we will come to the coast. And hopefully we can see your boat. If you can, leave markings to show us where you have gone if you are not here or along the coast for us to see.
Just say that I can translate giant if they write something.
You can understand me just fine.
Yeah. She can understand perfectly fine. She hasn't asked you for translations at all, and she's been able to.
I meant like write something in write something like marking like a letter or something.
Okay,
Oh yes, yes. You can leave a message, a full message, and Ekia can translate if it's easier for you to write it in your native tongue. But if you want, you can leave other markings, maybe trails, make it easy for us to find you.
I will try.
Thank you. Still don't
I
have.
put my hand out for a handshake, which I know that is clearly hilarious.
As you go to like put your hand out, she also says, "But if you show more than 7, we kill all."
Okay.
I still put my hand out, which I know probably looks hilarious.
She gives you another smug smirk, and then grabs your arm. And let's go. And you've never experienced a giant grabbing your arm, but just from that alone, in the back of your head, you've just kind of like got a slight flash of your arm just being ripped off without any kind of hesitation. And,
oh, I laugh.
Yeah.
I was
I laugh heavily. Can you you typed her name already at one point?
Droofy.
Droofy. I got it in my
Roofy.
Yep.
Drufy.
Drufy. And the other name was
Art December. I got that, yeah.
Okay. I said, okay, I like you, Droofy. I hope you do well.
You hear this bellow laugh.
Oh.
And then she points at you and says, "You don't die. You all don't die."
That's the plan.
Tell her. I'm gonna tell her.
I let go of a breath that I didn't realize I was holding.
And in Giant, she says, let's make sure I select her. Okay.
Just a random thought out of character here. But like, You know how sometimes like you'll get a bug that'll like fly in your ear or whatever? Do giants have that with birds?
You can ask.
Please don't.
No. Okay. And since I'm the only one that can understand that, I say basically she's saying walk with the frost of the earth. Basically, it's a farewell greeting.
A farewell greeting.
Farewell.
That's an oxymoron.
I'm sorry. It's a farewell, like like I don't know how to. What's the term saying? Yeah, farewell saying.
A farewell.
The farewell.
It's a farewell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like one of their slogans.
Okay.
I will also. I'm just gonna mention to her. I'm gonna say in giant. Be careful. There's very many large creatures out there, almost larger than you.
She laughs.
I look back
And
at her
then-
and I say, split their skulls. Back to Vander to hand him his map back.
And then I guess we take part.
Okay. So you guys met your first frost giant.
We gotta go back to Fort Valarian and report that.
I have many questions, none
Did
of
we
them
get
pertaining to
anything
the
to
campaign.
give to the fort?
Did we get proof?
I thought Nick did. I wasn't
Nope.
sure.
I got proof of what?
Yeah, he tried persuading and couldn't get it.
Yeah, I couldn't. I tried everything that I could to try to get something from. Justin might have had been a chance because you became. I did. I know. I did try, but I couldn't get it.
Right, I remembered the attempt, but whatever.
After Ekia, like, you guys kind of part with the group and you get the full story, Ekia explains that they didn't really want to trade anything unless you provided them with information first.
Yeah, and we don't know any information.
How long was this trek from Fort Valarian? 3 days? 4 days?
Like 4 days.
4 days?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 4 days.
4 days? Okay.
And then you camped an extra day.
And we camped an extra day?
Yeah. Because you had to
Right.
wait for the next day for her to show up.
Okay, and what are we, halfway through the day now?
Yes.
Okay.
That day should have
Alright,
been.
let's start making our way back to the fort.
That conversation took all day.
I mean, it probably didn't start until... No, we're at half the day.
Yeah.
Did they get there at noon? I would assume they got there at noon.
No, she got there first thing in the morning, but she didn't return until like an hour after you guys woke up.
Okay.
What
and
time did we
gathered
wake
everything.
roughly? Late morning?
It's somewhere around like
It's-
mid
I'm
to late
assuming it's-
morning.
I'm assuming it's early afternoon now. Yes? 12-ish?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we still have half a day's trek.
Mhm.
Within us. Okay, let's start going back to the fort. We're gonna tell them that giants are here.
They don't want
We're
to.
gonna tell them we don't have any proof of that other than our word, and that's a story that we wouldn't make up. And if they would like to try and coax the giants into giving them some type of small material possession to provide as proof, they are more than willing to do so.
But I want to ask about Arctis Simber if they know. That's what that.
I don't want to get involved between the fort and possibly the giants, because I'm not picking a side, because no matter which side we choose, it's a losing battle. If the fort knows something of Artis Simber, I will leave them to that, because that would probably be important information that they would keep under lock and key. But I will let them know that there are giants here, and fulfill maybe part of our deal of the bargain. Or our part of the deal. I don't know how
I can see how you say that. I can see that.
And then we have our own missions to attend.
Oh. I think I did for that. Okay. Did I had you roll that insight. Did I give you information off of that insight?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah, the information you gave me was roughly, they're frost giants. They clearly don't know where they are, so they don't know where they're going.
That's right. Okay.
was what I got from that.
Yes. Yes.
Yo, I've been rolling like ass tonight, except for
Okay, that was a
my
DC 5.
perceptions. Oh, okay.
She's not the most stone faced.
Honestly,
Not the most
trying
poker faced.
Neither am I. I literally like yelled at her.
Mm-hmm. That's actually why she respected it, because you literally, well, she got angry at you at first, and then you didn't give a shit afterwards, and she went, okay. Let's see what you got, fucker.
You're gonna kill us or you're not. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around it. Like, what?
Okay. So, you continue on your path for the next little bit before having to set up camp.
This would be night number 6. I was the opposite of diligent with removing my things. Okay.
Ow. 2 19s in a row.
My rations should be
That's lucky.
higher than that. I bought 12 and we just spent 6. There we go.
Spent 5.
Yeah.
Make sure if you're using the like you're editing it, you don't change the quantity by the up and down arrow. You use the plus and the minus.
Yeah, I have been.
Because the up and down doesn't change it, but the plus and minus does. I don't know why they have the up or down on there if it doesn't do shit, but
I have a quick question.
yes.
Honestly, I was kind
Is
of
my HP not correct at the moment?
Mine was 5 lower than it should have been. I don't know why.
Mine is 15. I'm not gonna pretend like I remember what it was specifically, but I feel like 15 is not where my HP is supposed to be at a level 2 cleric.
You rolled a 2 on your HP last time.
Didn't I have 14 though? Also, we did the home rule where I did roll a 2 and then we rolled something else and it came out to a 3. I remember that.
No, the 14
right.
was
Yeah.
it was adding your proficiency bonus for some reason.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you were actually at 12.
Your HP should have been your hit die, which I believe for a cleric is a D10 or is it D8?
It's a D8.
Let me confirm. D8. So it's a D8 plus your Constitution modifier. So your HP would have been 10 at level 1. And then when you leveled up, you had the 3 plus the 2 from your Constitution. So you should be at 15, yeah.
God, that sounds so fucking low.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I'm at 22.
I mean, it's not
Craig, that is 50%
low.
more HP than me.
Yeah, he's also a paladin.
Think
Yeah,
of
I
it
know.
This way. You have more hit points than Zeus.
Everyone has more hit points than Zeus.
That's my point.
I have 14.
Not the mage.
Oh, maybe you're close to Zeus then. Never mind.
Yeah, Zeus actually got a 4 on her roll.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Yeah, for HP, everybody rolled pretty well for their die except for you.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm still chilling happily with my 17 AC and my buffs that I can just lay on myself.
Yeah, it was an 18 or an 8 on a D10, a 10 on a D12, a 7 on a D12, an 8 on a D10, a 2 on a D8, and a 4 on a D4.
I wonder which one was
Or
mine.
a D8, sorry, 4 on a D4.
All right.
I was gonna say, I roll a D8 too.
Yeah.
Are we ending it here, or are we gonna go to Fort LeBlarian first?
I think we can.
Night. Well,
Yeah.
actually,
I think we can push through. In 20 minutes, we better be able to get to the fucking fort, unless something happens.
yeah, we'll see. Let's see.
All right,
Roll
so
perceptions.
checks.
Also, I was kind of hoping we would be doing a little bit of hunting too.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for berries on the.
Yeah, if you want to look for shit, you gotta let me know.
Yeah, I'm looking for shit.
I also want to know.
Survival, right?
I'm not a hunter.
Or nature.
Who has been martial weapon handling.
Because you're teaching me. Fuck,
Right.
What were you teaching me? You were teaching me something. I have it in my notes. I have to look. Hold on.
Was I teaching you? Oh, I was teaching you survival because we joked about it. No.
I have survival.
I was teaching you athletics, and we were joking about it because I fell out of the tree horribly. You were like, "Is anyone really good at athletics?" And I was like, "I am," as I just busted my ass.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I just died. Okay, so with that, first watch, you're good. Second watch, you're good. Third watch, you're good. Wake up for the day, start making your treks. Let me do my morning rolls.
I'm right through the next 2 squares.
Okay.
Eddie, do I have a game in my background, or do you have music playing for the campaign at the moment?
Music.
Music playing for the campaign.
Okay, cool. I'm enjoying it. I just wasn't sure if I left something open like an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm looking for fruits and berries on.
Okay, you're gonna do that. Anybody that's gonna be kind of scavenging and looking for foods, give me a survival.
Eddie, can you roll
Okay,
for me? Because I'm making myself a
survival.
sandwich.
Okay.
Just double check.
Nice.
I did not do.
You're
so
welcome. What happened?
You got a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh god, what did Eddie roll a 20 on?
You.
Your survival.
Oh, alright, I found the berries.
You're welcome. So
Found precisely all the berries.
you actually do see there's a tree not too far away that has a hold on, let me get the characteristic for it.
It's the berries the guy at the shop earlier was selling.
I'll be pissed.
It is not.
Dude.
Okay, so you see this fruit that is almost like shaped like a gourd and hanging off. It's a bright like orange and yellow fading through each other, or at least should I say Greta notices this. And it almost kind of has like a dark texture to it, but it does look like a fruit.
Does Greta tell us?
Alright, well, I'm gonna point it out and be like, hey, someone
I'm
more
gonna,
limber.
all right, I'm gonna go grab 5 pounds worth of fruit.
You're not gonna grab 5 pounds. I'll tell you that.
Oh, there's not a lot. Okay.
I mean, 5 pounds is a fuck ton of fruit.
How much can I grab?
I think he just means there aren't like 800 fruits in the tree.
You manage this, checking them over and doing what little kind of checks you can. It looks like there's 2 that are really ripe.
Okay. So base. Okay.
You get 2 fruits.
Okay. Fruits. Is anyone else? Am I sharing it with somebody? Like one?
I found the motherfuckers.
Do you? Oh, okay. So you. I wasn't sure. All right.
Nah,
I take one.
fruits because I don't need food.
I grab one. You grab one. 5.
Specifically, I'm hunting, by the way.
Oh, wait. What did I roll? Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Hold on.
Oh, there
There
was
may be more.
actually there may be more.
There was 5 fruits. Sorry.
Oh, fine.
Oh.
Everyone gets one.
I'm making polite conversation to the stairs.
Everyone gets one?
Well, except for Vander because he's hunting. He wants to get. He wants to get
You
a.
can decide where my fruits go. Everyone gets one but me. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fine. You found them. Why would you want one? Why would you look for them?
I have plenty of rations.
Okay, fine.
I'm literally the party's healer. Just because I'm not wishy-washy and crying in the background, casting every 5 seconds, doesn't mean that I don't give a fuck about you guys and your health and your well-being. I'm just not a pussy about it.
Fair enough.
So that's off of that. Bender, because of the terrain, you don't actually see anything on your trek currently. you're passing by a quite hilly, kind of almost mountainous area.
Okay.
So anything that you do notice, it quickly has a hidey hole to just jump into immediately.
Okay.
Before you even get close or get able to like knock your arrow.
I do also recommend to everyone while we're going through this, obviously, keep an eye out for things that we can eat along the way, but we can take a day to restock on food and things when we get back to the fort. We can go fishing. It's not far from the water. We can do that when we get back, have a real rest, and really solidify where we're going.
I like that idea.
Or at least just have a day to relax. We've been on the move every day since we first got here. It's been what, a month now?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, like maybe we take a day. So don't worry too much. We all have enough supplies to get back to the fort. We can take a day and go fishing or sleep on the grass. I don't know.
Should we do that at Fort Nanzaro though? Yeah, I would like to go back to
What do we have back at Port Nyanzaru?
resupply, take a day, do that. I'd rather do it in Fort than Fort Valerian because Fort Valerian doesn't have much.
Fort Nyanzaru is not necessarily going to have stuff more availability to us for free. We don't have an endless supply of gold. We cannot just spend money. Port Nyanzaru, we can do all those things, but anything we can do there for free, we can do at the fort for free as well.
Technically, it's a half a day. No, 2 days travel. No, 1 full day travel.
That's fine. If we have business there, we don't really have an easy way to get there.
I don't think it's something we should do right away to start with. I feel like we should have more to.
I mean, I asked
Either
Randall
way,
for
the
map again real
objective
quick.
right now is to get to the fort, so let's just kind of stick to that for now.
Well, also you got to think.
At some point, not necessarily right away.
We don't have a way to cross the water to get back to the port. We would have to go all the way down and back up and around. We don't have a way to get back to the port.
What were you trying to say though before, Justin?
I was gonna ask for the map to show that, but like at some point I suppose we could cross the river where it narrows, but that's very much out of our way to go south, halfway to where we need to be, more than halfway to where we need to go to then shoot back up north.
Not necessarily. If we could probably acquire information. Is there an easier way to get to Fort Nanzaru from Fort Valerian? We can ask because I guarantee there's people that go there often. So we might be able to even take a boat from wherever the Fort Valerian is, the closest, wherever they are, and get there.
Back to the trek.
Was it night, Eddie?
There's the.
Yes, now it is. I'm gonna go with your reasoning, Justin, and it's okay to ask questions.
It's very okay to ask questions, absolutely.
That's why I'm gonna ask at Fort.
Ask someone at the port. I'm expressing that my character is disinterested in going to Port Nyanzaru.
Oh, okay.
At this time, currently, mine is as well.
Like, I thought that was actually a conversation between Zayus and
Yes, it was. I thought, yeah, it was.
That was how I played it.
But we are all. But here, actually, Justin, we could theoretically, we could go to Port Nanzaru, like you said, and stock up for a day, like take a day's rest there. I'd rather stay a day's rest there than at the fort. Simply, it's a little cheaper at port. 2, we might be able to get more information, like you were saying, and 3, we can do a lot more there's a lot more opportunities there.
The whole group has some business to do in the port. We'll find a way to get there. I'm just saying, unless we have specific business to do there, it is very out of our way.
Okay. I think we should.
It's not as simple. Like we have to go to the fort right now to relay this information about the giants. I'll take care of that when we get to the fort, and then we can take a day to rest and relax and you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Recover.
Yeah, there's a word in there there was a specific word I was looking for. Yeah, all along the lines. But we can rest there. We can do that at Port Nyanzaro as well. I'm sure there's other information that we can gather from Port Nyanzaro, and if other people want to go, if the group wants to go, we can figure it out and go.
Okay.
But if it's just to have a better rest day, that's very out of our way. And I point to the map. I'm like, we would have to go to here to find, to get across the river at its thinnest part because we don't have a boat. And I'm not chartering a boat because that's not going to be free. It might be. We can ask. But if it's not, that's still. This was like a 4-day trek.
Speaking of the giants, I've been thinking about that.
Whereas
myself.
this is also a 4-day trek. And now we are a 7-day trek from our business as opposed to. Oh, my thing scrolled. I didn't mean to go that far down, but that is a much further unless
you
we're
even
going
located
across
the
the
other thing.
river. What?
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
What?
I literally didn't hear what you said.
I was being an asshole.
Oh.
While we were speaking about the giants, I've been thinking about that myself.
Well, like, can we? All right, let's get on with the days though.
But I had something I wanted to try. Eddie. I'm going to try and cast Minor Illusion. Do you remember what I was telling you about earlier?
Performance check. With
Yes.
advantage.
Yo, I feel like